everyone. Mr. Ahmed, let me come back to the point of Iran. And obviously, a lot of analysts, and perhaps maybe you agree as well, that the recent nuclear deal with Iran has created this new diplomatic momentum that we are witnessing, and perhaps due to Iran wanting to assert itself as a player in the Middle East. Do you agree?
I do. Iran is going to come back very powerful with a lot of money in the pipeline waiting for them to be released. Every restriction will be taken out, and they're going to come back very strong and very powerful, and we'll be relying on America all the time for our protection. As nothing is going to be done unless we take it in our hands and take our matters in our hands. And I want to repeat what I said before, and I always said, I feel there was a conspiracy, maybe it's a little lighter now, to push the Gulf countries to go to war with Iran.
Right.
They've been pushing them very hard to do that. I don't think this will be to benefit of anybody. I want to warn them from going to war with Iran. It will be like Iraqi-Iranian war for God knows how long, and they're going to get armor from America, and they're going to just keep losing money and transfer money from Middle East to Europe and America again to buying arms and all this. So I think we should try to find a good ground. We should arm ourselves. Nobody's going to protect us. America's not going to protect anybody. America does not go fight for anybody. Right. Even for Israel itself did not go. America did not go fight for Israel. So we should try to find a different, and I called before, I'm calling now again and again for Saudi Arabia to change your stand a little bit from Syria, change your stand from Iran. We cannot just be enemy forever. There is time when it doesn't have to be like you have to deal with them. Iranian, that's what I said also, Iranian is going to be there for next thousands of years, but maybe Israel not for next 20 years, but Iran is there. So we better have a good relation with them, and at the same time try to reach an agreement with ourselves. I was very happy with I would call it, that's what I was calling for, a strategic agreement between us and Saudi Arabia, which we had something done like that. Like, what's the point that we are agreeing with? Right. What's our red lines, where we should be, where we stand, as we should do that the same with America. So I think now Egypt and Saudi Arabia should negotiate that and should find a different approach to Syrian and Iranian situation.
Could countering Daesh in the region be the main drive that brings all the different political views on what's going on in Syria, or whose side is one country on versus another country's stance? Could that be the common force that brings all the international community to one hand to try and find a quick solution to what's happening in Syria? Because Daesh is, I mean, Syria is the hotbed right now of this Daesh group spreads like a disease, like a cancer, if you will, across the region.
Let's pray and hope, because Daesh are supported by a lot of intelligence of other countries. One of them, I'm sure, is Israel. And these people does not want things to rest or to get to a settlement. So they were going to keep always push them to be stronger, to do other things. When you work for the intelligence, or the intelligence are trying to move things, which they all do now, which at one time also they was playing in Egypt. But when they do that, you don't know where is the real, because even the intelligence can go against their country's really wishes or against their country's declarations. So that's why it's very complicated. We left it until it got more complicated, and it's going to get more and more complicated if we don't stop. I hope what you said will happen, that people know not only Daesh, they have to know that there is a big threat for the Arab countries. Arab countries are really in a very bad situation. If we are not trying to, which is good, we start with Egypt and Saudi Arabia, if we don't have to be united, we have to be united, because the danger is not coming only from Daesh, it's coming from many different things. It's from all other countries, which they are fighting us. But if you ask them, no, they will say we didn't do nothing. But they are fighting us, they are trying to, as we all know, do what they're going to do. They are going to do it to other countries, not what they did to Syria and Iraq and Libya. Who can believe Libya happened, what happened in Libya now? Libya doesn't have fractions, doesn't have different religions or anything. It's just there is a way of doing it, which he was going to do in Egypt also. And if you remember, when they start calling everybody name. I mean, Brotherhood, Salafist, liberalism, all this. So there is a plan, and we are all under attack, and we should really try to unite to stop it and fix it in a way or other. Arab countries should. Where is the Arab League? The Arab League also was a big mistake that we cut relation with Syria. Egypt was a mistake to cut relation with Syria, but we know that wasn't the other person's time.
Right.
I think now we will try. We should be more involved, and we'll try to solve these problems, I hope.
Assad, obviously, the presence of President Bashar al-Assad in his position as president is a main sticking point for a lot of countries, particularly the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Do you think that countries will now change their stance? Because, again, there is this imminent fear that if you bring him down, chaos will loom and spread.
Yes. I did, in fact, he's good even for Israel. Which I warned Israel too. I said, now, look, you have Syria, who's being very good and peaceful with you. They didn't even shoot a bullet for 30 years. And now, you're trying to destroy this Syria. There's going to be 100 different Syria, 100 different ones. One day, these people will turn against you. Then now you're fighting one country who are respecting their agreements and things like that. And now you're going to have, when you don't have this country, we're going to have 100 different small countries who might fight you all and cause trouble for you. So I hope that they will change their mind about thinking that this is a good thing for you. I think this America will find out that this is not good. Try to do that to Arab countries, to divide the Arab countries like this, will create a chaos. It's going to touch them, it's going to hurt them. European countries are more understandable. European countries are more going by principles, more than others. But that's why we have to use the help of European countries also, not only America and Israel. And I hope America and Israel realize, and Arab countries, that what's going on is wrong. It's not going to help anybody. It's going. I mean, Syria also is good to be a strong country for Saudi Arabia, a benefit for Egypt, for all Arab countries. It's an important stone in the stability of Arab countries. If we're going to destroy Syria, we're destroying ourselves. We don't have to understand that.
Okay, well, just in summation, just a quick question for you. The big question maybe is, can this slow diplomacy move fast enough to prevent Syria from imploding into total anarchy?
Just hoping and praying, really hoping and praying. I don't have anything else to say or anything else. I don't think there's anything can be done. It's too late, and let's try. We keep trying, and I think they should keep trying. It's dangerous situation, very complicated. We have to keep trying.
Okay, I thank you very much, Mr. Ahmad, صوان, political analyst, for your time and for your insights. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a wrap to tonight's edition of the Daily Debate. My colleague Monam Sinkley joins you tomorrow, same time, same place, here on Now TV International. From myself, Nancy Sarah Barakat, have a very good night. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure.